Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2019, happy new year. I hope you had a wonderful transition into the new year. I had a really nice time actually. I went out with a really big group of friends and it was just a really nice night. So yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful start to the new year. And so we are back on a Wednesday, which obviously means that my twice weekly videos are back for this year, hopefully. I'm sure you've gathered by the title, today's video is going to be my December favourites. I personally feel like December is just one of those months that often gets forgotten because we are all literally living in like a flurry of Christmas, and then post-Christmas we're sort of looking forward to New Year, and it's just like that awkward period of time where like literally the days just fly by. So yeah, I felt as though December is one of those months that sometimes get forgotten. There aren't really that many December favourites floating about. We all sort of skip December and go straight into like 2018 favourites. But I really didn't want to skip out this month, so I thought I would sneak it in early in the year. And yeah, I'm just going to talk you through what I loved throughout the month of December. I'll start off with fashion actually, because there are only a few bits and bobs. I feel like I spent a lot of the month in pyjamas and loungewear, and they're not really that fun. So I'll just show you the things that I adored. First up, a little bobble hat. This one is from Warehouse. It was actually sent to me by KMS, which is a hair care brand, and it was just a really lovely little surprise, and not necessarily something I would go for because it's kind of like this white, like off-white with a couple of like black specks and a grey bobble, but I have been using this so much. I've loved it. I'm really enjoying wearing it. I feel like it goes with loads of different things that I own in my wardrobe, and I've just been wearing it loads. It's popping up on my Instagram all the time. I actually got a comment a few days ago asking me whether I think that with dark hair, so like being a brunette, if I can wear like light colour hats, and I think you totally can. I personally love how this looks against like really dark hair. I think it looks really great, and yeah, I've really been loving this. Something else I have completely fallen in love with this month has been this jumper. Now this is from Primark. I'm pretty sure it was in one of my previous Primark hauls. I love this so much. It's £10. It's amazing. I mean, it's a gorgeous white colour, like pure white. It's been washed and it's still looking great. I'm just so happy with this, honestly. I've worn it so much. It looks amazing with red lip, and obviously I've been wearing a lot of red lipstick throughout the month of December, and I just love this. I gravitate towards it all the time. Anytime I don't know what to wear, I'll literally go for this because it just goes perfectly with everything, and I love it so much that I recently popped into Primark, saw it was available in black, and now I have it in black as well. I feel like this in white and black is all I could ever need. It's also got a slight high neck, so it isn't necessarily like a roll neck. It's not as big as this one, but it's like just right in my opinion. I really like this. If you're not a fan of a like massive roll neck, or if you don't really like the sort of feeling of a roll neck, I know quite a few people don't, then this is perfect because you've still got like the added coverage on your neck, so it keeps you a little bit warmer, but it's not like just suffocating. And my final fashion favourite for December are these boots. I love these. Pretty sure I've featured them plenty times. I got these last year and I wore them loads last winter, worn them again loads this winter. Like throughout the month of December I've worn them loads. I'm sure I'll continue to wear them. They're just great. Like, you need a good boot like this, just like a flat boot that keeps you warm, that you can wear when it rains, you can wear when it's cold, it keeps your feet nice and warm. These are from Emu, so they are lined like a shearling lining. It's just black, so you can't really see it that much, but it keeps my feet nice and warm, which is amazing, and I just love these. I really do like them. They are like over £100, but 100% worth it because they are a style of boot that comes back yearly. On to beauty. I have quite a lot of beauty to go through actually. The first one, I was umming and ahhing as to whether to include because it isn't something that you can get anymore, so I kind of feel like, is there any point in sharing this? But I really want to because I just loved it, and hopefully if you watch this again next year, or if you like are already thinking about what you want next year, hopefully this will sort of come to mind. And it is an advent calendar, and it's the 24 Days of Beauty advent calendar. Now this is by Boots, and it's in partnership with a charity called We. It's such a good one. So it's, like I said, 24-day advent calendar. It's got a variety of brands, which I love. I love advent calendars that have different brands. I'm pretty certain this was £70, so not expensive when you think about the vast majority of advent calendars, and some of them literally go up into the like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. This one's £70, which I think is a really good price. It's got a huge variety of brands in there. It's got Soap and Glory, it's got Champneys, I'm not too sure how it's pronounced. It's got some Jack Wills Beauty, it's got Mark Hill in there, Number 7, Jules, Masked, Liz Earle, it did have Liz Earle in there, and also just a couple of things from Boots, which were an eyelash curler and a buffer block, kind of like almost like those fillers, but I was more than happy to receive them. I mean, eyelash colours I definitely needed, so I was very happy about that. But yeah, I was just super impressed with the variety of brands in here, super impressed with the actual items in here. I thought they were really great. Like I said, £70, I think it was a really good price. If you're familiar with my channel, then you may already know that like in November, I think, I decided I'm going to wear more eyeshadow. I'm going to wear eyeshadow every day. I'm going to try really hard, and I have stuck to it. I am still trying really hard. I am still wearing eyeshadow whenever I wear makeup, probably not every day. But when I do wear makeup, I do make the extra effort to just put on eyeshadow as well, and I'm really enjoying it. And a palette I have loved throughout the month of December has been the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Now, I've had this for a while. I had this since the summer, but I just hadn't tried it because, like I said, I wasn't that big on eyeshadow, but I am trying. But this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous. It's got some really, really beautiful colours. I love using like these colours here. I think they look really nice. I've used this palette today because I was like, well, if I'm going to talk about it, I should use it. And today I'm wearing like Breakaway, Weekender. I've also got a bit of Ignite and Riff and Good As Gone, just like a little bit of everything. Sometimes I get excited, I try to use loads of different colours. But yeah, but I love this. I'm really, really enjoying using this. I've also got a new bronzer I've loved. Bronzer is one of the products that I typically change up quite frequently. I don't use the same bronzer every day, but I have 3 that I have like on the go. They're like the 3 that I rotate with. But this is NARS Casino, and I really, really like this bronzer. It's just nice. Again, I'm wearing it today. I feel like it blends really nicely. It's sort of like a subtle bronzy colour. It's not too heavily pigmented, and I don't sort of pop some on my brush and then pop it on and then I'm like, oh god, what have I done? I use quite a big fluffy brush for bronzer, so sometimes if I use something that is a bit too pigmented, it's really hard to blend and there's just like too much bronzer on my face and I feel like I've ruined my makeup. But with this one, that just doesn't happen. So really, really like this. On to something that, again, I have been using for a really, really long time, but just hadn't mentioned. And it's the Collection Lengthening Waterproof Mascara. This is so good. I really, 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 really like the finish of this. Now, I have this thing with my lashes. They are very short. They are very straight. They sort of like point downwards as opposed to like pointing up. So generally speaking, I use a waterproof mascara like every day. If I'm using mascara, it will be waterproof, just so that when I curl my lashes, it sort of keeps that curled effect. And the one I've been using recently is the Collection one, and whilst I would say that in terms of sort of holding up my curl, it's not as great as some of the other waterproof waterproof mascaras I have used, but the effect is beautiful. Like, I love how this looks. For the sake of this video, I only wore this today. Like, usually when I'm filming, I will put this on, but then I'll also put on something else to make it like a little bit darker. But today I just decided to leave it at this, and I love it. It gives such a gorgeous like full look to your lashes. Your lashes look super like wispy and just elongates them. It's so nice. It gives such a nice effect. This month I've also loved 2 lipsticks from MAC. They're not necessarily like anything new. They are probably like MAC's classics, I would say, but I've just really loved them this month. The first being what's on my lips today. It's the matte Velvet Teddy. We all know about Velvet Teddy. I like it in terms of giving me just a neutral lip. I think it's quite nice, particularly if I go for an eyeshadow look that is maybe like a little bit extra or is quite neutral and I want to keep my whole like face neutral. I like adding this. That's sort of what I've done today. I went for a bit of a like nudie eye, and I thought I'd go for a nudie lip as well, but I've just been reaching for this so much more because we were in the month of December, the month of Christmas, the month of red lipstick. My favourite red throughout December has been Russian red. Now, if you saw what I got for my birthday video, then you'll know that this was a birthday gift, and it's just amazing. It's Russian red by MAC. This is limited edition packaging, but it's just the classic Russian red. And throughout the month of December, if ever I've worn a red lip, it has been this one. Two things that I want to mention but don't actually have like physical things to hold up. The first is an app. It's called Crossy, and basically you just need to find like loads of different words, but it's so like relaxing. I literally spent like a good few days solely playing that game. It's really, really good. I really like it. Me and my boyfriend sometimes just literally play this game for ages. It gets really, really like complicated, and I think it's quite a funny thing because it gets to that point where you're trying to think of words, but like words don't even make sense anymore. It's really, really funny. I think we had something, we were like, I can't remember the words, but I remember there was something like hotel, and then I was like, what's this word? Mottle, and it was obviously motel, but in my head like it just didn't work out. But it's a really good game, so definitely download it, give it a go. I also recently watched Dumplin on Netflix and I loved it. I can't believe I haven't watched it sooner. I left it till like the crimbo limbo period, and I ended up watching it a few days ago and I really, really liked it. We actually put it on because we were like, oh, let's have a nap, let's just put something on TV and then like fall asleep. But I was literally like, my eyes were wide open. I really, really enjoyed watching that, and I would 100% recommend you watching. The final few bits are again a little like Christmas / wintry inspired. The first is a candle that I have loved burning throughout December. I think I started burning this like mid-November. I was like, right, it's time to get festive, you guys. So this is by Woodwick and it's their oatmeal cookie, and this candle crackles as it burns. So it like says on the lid it's got Plus Wick Innovation, which is like a particular wick design, and it gives off a soothing crackle, a fast fragrance and a better burn. And I actually think this candle has burnt really well. Like sometimes candles go uneven and things like this, but this one is actually perfect. And yeah, it definitely crackles as you light it, which I love. I think it makes it feel really homely and I just feel so cozy. But my mum hates whenever she comes in and hears it, she's like, oh, it's that annoying candle again. I don't know why, she just doesn't find it as relaxing, but I find it really relaxing. I love the scent, like the scent is so nice. It's really just like a cozy, comforting scent. And I have to mention Shortbread. Like I am a huge fan of Shortbread. I think it's so good. Like I know some people don't really like it, but I bloody love it. And yeah, I feel like around Christmas time there is just loads of it, and I am more than happy about that. I literally have this tin in my bedroom, and before I go to bed I'm like, oh, just one. But I'm a big fan of Shortbread. Very happy that it's like so big at Christmas. It's just been amazing. Last but by no means least, I feel like this has been quite a long favourites video, or maybe I'm just in a really chatty mood, I don't really know. But my last favourites has been Tanya Burr's Tanya's Christmas. I got this last year. It was either for my birthday last year or for Christmas last year. I can't quite remember. Both are in December. That's why it becomes a little bit confusing. But yeah, Tanya's Christmas, I loved this year. I remember last year sort of bookmarking some bits. I was like, oh, I definitely want to do this next year. And so this year I brought out the book and I was like, right, let me see what I can do. Let me just like have a flick through and have a read. And I really do like it. You've got literally everything from like prepping to like making wreaths. There are like some non-alcoholic drink ideas in there. There are also alcoholic cocktails in there. I mean, there are like a few recipes. There are gift ideas. There's a really good variety in this book. I really liked it. And we actually did one of the recipes as well. We did, I believe it's like turkey leek and mushroom pie, which was to do with your like Christmas leftovers. And you know, we didn't really know what to do, and I was like, oh, let's try this. So we tried that. It was really good. So yeah, very, very, very happy about this. I definitely want to try like more things in this book, but it's just a nice one. I think it's a great one to sort of put away or like have in your bookshelf and then bring out around Christmas time, because it's beautiful to just sit on your table. This had been sitting on my coffee table basically throughout the whole of December, and it's just got a really nice selection in there, and I just loved it. I loved this at Christmas. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about more favourites videos this month. Let me know if you think maybe it might be a little bit boring or you're not that interested. I do have lots of different things in mind. Fashion favourites, I do these every year. I'm also thinking beauty favourites, and then I'm thinking makeup, like a full face of 2018 makeup favourites. But let me know what you think. If you think that's too many favourites videos, if you'd like to see anything else that I haven't yet mentioned, like just do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. January is a month that sometimes I feel gets a little bit, you know, we all get the January blues at one point, and I just want to talk about the things I love. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe to my channel. I have lots planned for 2019, so it'd be amazing to have you on board. And I will see you all on Sunday. Like I said, I've got twice weekly uploads now, so I will be here Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 6 p.m. too. So please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, then please do come back and watch those videos. And I will see you all soon. A big thank you for watching. Bye.